whales for group coordination and hunting.
Stand up right here, baby.
Vocal development studies here at SeaWorld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shuka learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Like most animals, killer whales use body language as a form of communication. A pectoral slap can be used to show dominance or get noticed. For example, a mother may use a pectoral slap to get her calf's attention. But when they really want to be heard, they'll breach. Spy hopping is how killer whales coordinate and get ready to their surroundings during a hunt. Fluke slaps are another form of communication, used by killer whales in the wild and right here at SeaWorld. Of the ocean's food chain.
Killer whales work together to rear their young, protect their pod, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate to survive in the wild oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the herring. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
Sea lions by pulling them right off the beach. Antarctic killer whales will actually create waves to knock unsuspecting seals off of floating ice. You just saw Corky showing you a similar wave-making technique, demonstrating one of the many complex and impressive hunting behaviors developed by killer whales around the world. these animals unless you experience it firsthand. So luckily, I have a couple of very brave volunteers who are going to get to feel the full power of the killer whale flukes. It looks like they are pre-damp, so that's perfect. You guys can come right on down. Awesome. And just sit on either side of that handle and hold on tight. It looks like you already know this, but our water is about 55 degrees. Are you sure you want to do this? It looks like they do. Let's give them a big round of applause. Let's see. It looks like we have Ikaika headed our way. He is our largest whale at 10,000 pounds, so he can make quite a splash. So hold on tight and think like a seal, because here comes that wave. All right, he got it pretty good. Let's give it up for our brave volunteers. Thanks, guys. Now, because killer whales are found in all parts of the world's oceans, it's no wonder they have a wide variety of prey items, including other whales. Now that blue whale on the screen in front of you is the largest animal on Earth. It's 5 times longer and 50 times heavier than a killer whale. So, how does a whale, the Corky and Ikaika here, train a whale the size of a blue whale out in the wild? It's all possible because killer whales are the ultimate team players.
In this example, we see the larger male orcas surround a sperm whale, forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
Play is an important part of everyday life for killer whales. It's how young whales learn to hunt and practice their skills as they grow. Killer whales are always interacting and showing their playful side, both in the wild and right here at SeaWorld. Porpoising is when the whale swims fast, briefly breaking the surface of the water. They can be seen in this when riding in the wake of a boat or surfing in an ocean wave. Like to be touched and can often be seen rubbing their bellies on rocks when they can. We see our whales here demonstrating it all the time, just like whales in British Columbia.
Yeah, Mom.
Also be found imitating each other. We see it here at SeaWorld all the time. The whales are always mimicking and learning from one another. Now, killer whale play has a purpose. A tail whip can be used to stun fish during a hunt. But today, it looks like these whales might just be stunning all of you. every day, which helps us build a trusted relationship and uphold optimal healthcare, research, and quality of life. These whales take an active role in their own health and well-being, and they're trained to participate in a variety of husbandry behaviors, including presenting us their tail flukes like Corky and Ikaika are demonstrating there, which allows our vets to get a blood sample, which helps us monitor the overall health. They'll even slide out onto a scale, like you see Orca demonstrating on the screen there, which helps us monitor their weights as our young whales grow and helps us maintain healthy weights for our adult whales. We can even get a breath sample from their blowholes, all thanks to that trusted relationship we build here with our animals every single day. Now I'd like to take a moment to introduce you all to a very special whale. Let's give a big round of applause to Corky. Now Corky is our oldest whale here at Orca Encounter at 58 years old. You guys saw her high flying. She sure does show that age is just a number, right, Pork? Now Corky has inspired millions of guests, just like all of you, to care more about our oceans. Not only that, but she's assisted in countless research projects, helping scientists learn more about killer whales as a species and assisting in conservation efforts around the world. We challenge our whales here every day to learn new things to stimulate their minds. Diet, exercise, and of course, play help keep these whales in great shape.
The whales here at SeaWorld have helped killer whales in the wild by participating in many research studies. One ongoing study monitors the whale's heart rate and breathing to understand how marine noise pollution from ship engines and other sources affect wild populations. In another study, scientists from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, took measurements of the killer whales living here, including pregnant whales. By comparing these measurements with drone footage of killer whales in the wild, scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutritional and reproductive states. Other research has been done here at SeaWorld on the mother whale's milk composition. This research will help create an effective model to understand how toxins in the ocean impact wild killer whales and their milk supply. What we learn from the whales in our care every day is actively helping whales in the wild survive. And just by being here today, you've supported our rescue, research, and conservation efforts all around the world. If we work together, like the killer whale, we can protect the future of the Orcinus orca and this beautiful planet that we all share.